You are a Naga, and you went to a hotel and checked the menu. And there you saw show and the price was 100 for full and rupees 80 for half. Which one would you choose to know? Why? Watch till the end and you will know how we make decision regarding money and how we can spend our money wisely. Only on Poisa Kotha. Welcome to Poisa Kotha, or Money Talks here. In this channel, we talk and explain about money and finance in simple terms and words to help you gain financial knowledge and make you financial literate. Let's get straight to the point. Look at these two tables and tell me which one is longer. You must have come across this kind of illusion in WhatsApp or internet. By looking at both, you might assume and say that the right table is longer, but trust me, they are the same. Let me show you how. Now you have seen it. From what we can get from this experiment is that if our eyes, which we is most used part of our body since the beginning of time, if our eyes can be tricked, then we have no idea how when it comes to things like money, finance, spending, investing, we can be easily tricked because unlike our eyes, these terms and things are still new for us humans and especially us Nagas. So to make you aware about it, today we will be explaining 5 lessons on money and how to spend wisely and smarter from a book by a behavioral economist titled Dollar and Senses. How We Misthink Money and How to Spend It Smarter by Dan Ariely. In case you want to get deeper into the book, I will leave a link in the description where you can buy the book. When you understand this 5 lesson about money, you will be able and know to make better decision and most importantly manage your money and spend it wisely. So let's get straight to the lesson. Lesson 1. Mental accounting. When it comes to economics or in economics, we say money is fungible, which means that if I have a 500 rupees, and if you have 500 rupees, no matter if you are minister and I am just a laborer, 500 rupees, note will be 500 rupees as money doesn't judge someone according to status or power. But when it comes to us humans, and especially Nagas, we treat money according to categories. I am not sure if you will agree or not. We treat or make small boxes in our head according to where money come from and spend it accordingly. Say, for example, you worked hard and get 500 rupees, then you will spend it carefully compared to 500 rupees you found on the street or in election. You will spend the 500 rupees you earned carefully because you worked hard for it. But when it comes to money you found, you will have no trouble spending it because you consider it free. So to be better in money, we have to stop treating money differently or spend it differently. In doing that, it becomes more hard for us to be in control of our money and makes us spend money more without us being aware. Lesson 2. Opportunity cost. What is an opportunity cost? If you are wondering, like it says, it means the cost of every opportunity we get. Opportunity we get to spend, invest our time and money. In every opportunity we get, we have to keep in our mind the cost of what and why we are doing it or the actual cost of it and if it's really worth it. Say you have 90,000 rupees and your friend is selling his car for the same amount. So you think it's a bargain, but you have to remember that the opportunity of buying a car comes with a cost, and that is cost of maintenance, fuel, etc. So it's just not 90,000, but more when it comes to buying a car. So instead of buying a car, you invest or borrow it to someone else. It gives you a return of 4,000 in a while. So you save every 4,000 and save the profit and save it to buy a car. Now analyze which option sounds better. Now that you have analyzed the situation, you would say it is the second option, but when it comes to better option, it always requires time and patience. So next time you have an opportunity, don't just jump into the opportunity, but take some time and look at the situation, and I believe you will make a better decision. And in doing that, it will help you to be in a more better financial position in long run. Lesson 3. Ulysses contract. So in short, there is a story of a man named Ulysses who was returning home on a ship And he had to go through a part of sea where there were siren, and these siren were known to sing songs which would make the sailor jump into the sea without their control and be devoured by the siren. So Ulysses, knowing his situation, told his men to tie him up with a rope, and in doing that he was unable to move or jump to his death when he heard the siren sing, and thus was able to return home safe. There was an uncle of mine who was an alcoholic, and he would spend all his money drinking and had a lot of debt. So one day he decided he will stop, and in a church program he stood at the stage and told everyone he would not drink, and he stopped hanging out with his old friends, and thus he was able to stop his habit of drinking by making himself accountable with rules and by letting everyone know. It's not just about drinking. You can have problem with shopping where you spend a lot or all your money buying things you don't need. I had friends who had that habit of buying things they don't need just because they could buy, but at month end, they would be broke. So next time you have urge to buy something, wait for 3 to 4 days and see if it's something you really need or is it just because you have money, and try to remember lesson 1 and 2. Lesson 4, the magic of language. Language and words are very important for us, and it affects how we make decision whether you agree with or not. When was a kid, there was a turning point before reaching my house, and my colony brothers told me that there was a ghost in that turning and they saw it. So every time I was passing by that area, I would run without even looking back, all because I was afraid. And if you are a Naga, you might have experienced this kind of thing. Big business and companies use this method or technique to make us buy more things from them or to get more profit with words like free gift, buy one get one free, surprise, etc. And these days, if you have noticed or not, you have been coaching classes becoming a big business in Nagaland, where they advertise of 100 students passing the exams. In doing this, it creates a fear in the parent's mind that their child is missing out to be on that list. But do keep in mind that if 100 students pass, then 1,000 admission and they didn't make it. So when it comes to this, remember the lesson 2 and make a better choice. If you are not really interested in exams, use that time and money and learn some skills or do something which will help you in long term. Example can be, instead of spending thousands on coaching, spend few thousand in learning or acquiring skills that is relevant in these days, like digital marketing, sales, social media managing, artificial intelligence, blockchain, etc. I am not endorsing the course, but it is just an example other than spending your valuable time and money in coaching in case you know you will not make it or aren't interested. Once when I was walking in town, I saw a large poster of Vishal, written free sugar. When I got closer to the advertisement, I saw that there was another line written, on purchase of products purchased over rupees 29.99. So like me, there must have been who saw that and went inside Vishal only to find out later that they have to spend rupees 29.99 in order to get the free sugar. So by going inside, they might have seen more advertisement and may have bought something for few hundred rupees. At least this is the reason why big companies spend hundreds of crores of advertisement, just so that they can influence us to buy more. So next time you see something too good to be true, always have a closer look and do comment down below if you have ever come or got yourself in a situation similar to this. Lesson 5, relativity. In life, we always create value of things by relating or comparing it to other similar things, unknowingly, like everyone else. Last December, I went for buying shoe. What most of us Nagas would say, Christmas shopping. So I went in a shop and was looking for a shoe. I was thinking to buy a shoe for 1,000 rupees. Asked the shopkeeper to show me shoe. Then he stated showing me some of the most expensive shoes he had. He showed me shoes worth over 5,000. So when he finally showed me shoe, which was like 2,000, I felt it was reasonable and cheaper, as even though that wasn't my plan, I had fallen into the trap by comparing the price to the expensive shoes he had. You might have had experience like this. Or if you ever went shopping with your sister, auntie, or mother, you must have seen them bargain, where they start with lowest price. And even the shopkeeper would start with his highest price. Say, for example, the shopkeeper asked 2,000, then our mother would start from rupees 100 or less, from where finally they would come to a point and the shopkeeper would finally agree. Sometimes we do this unknowingly, but if we know how to use this, we would be able to make a better decision or know when someone is using it on us. So once I was in town and I wasn't even hungry, but after getting to a restaurant, I looked at the menu and like every Naga saw the noodles or jiao. Full plate was rupees 100 and half plate was 80 rupees, so I thought it's just 20 rupees difference. So I ended up getting the full plate even though I couldn't finish it. Likewise, daily in our lives we make and take decision, at times without us even knowing, where at times we have money but within a short time it is gone from us. You might have experienced it like me, where you have 500 rupees and it have been in your wallet for days, but once you buy something or make change, it is gone without you even knowing it. So the 5 lesson I have explained, if you can understand and use it in your life, you will be able to make better decision over money as well as improve your money management. Maybe in small decision, but in long term, it will help you in your financial goals, as money is all about mindset. To better make you understand, in the next video, I will be uploading a video on one of my favorite financial book titled Rich Dad and Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, where the author talks that being rich and poor is all about mindset. So stay tuned, and until next time, be safe. If you have learned something, then to subscribe and also share it with your close and loved ones so that they can learn too and make a better financial decision. In doing that will uplift our society and also help us make better financial decision. And in the end, thank yourself for using your valuable time to learn something that would come handy in making better money and financial decision. Thank you for your support and watching. God bless you all.